about to set the train, cause I be on the road. Yeah. I just touch up in this bitch, niggas thought it was a joke. Yeah. Told you I ain't playing with you niggas. I be charged up, super sane with you niggas. Shit ain't been the same with you niggas. Yeah, I told you we the real ass. And I ain't playing with you niggas, oh yeah.
What's good, podcast? I'm your host, CJ King, at CJ_is_King on Instagram and Twitter. And today, you locked in with the CJ Brain Experience. On today's episode 15 of the Black Voice Podcast, my guest is no one but the one, the only, B. Heims, man.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Appreciate to have you on the show, brother.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
No problem, man. All right, so tell them a little bit about why you on the show today, bro.
All right, well, just promotion, you know. I just dropped. Well, not just, but about 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Still
Just dropped. We still in that just category.
Called Be Yourself.
Be Yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I've been dropping music, like mixtapes, but I just think this like my second album.
Yeah.
And as far as real quality, this is my first one.
Okay, so you classify this as an album more than a mixtape?
Yeah, it's definitely more like an album.
Album for you.
Yeah.
So freshman album. Okay,
Even though that's like album mixtape is really don't matter no more.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just worked hard and spent money on it, so I'm gonna call it an album.
Okay, hey, that's how you do it.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
All right. So you ready for this interview, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So before we get into it, man, like I asked all my listeners and viewers out there to please like this video, man. You know, break it, smash the like button for me. You know, give me that thumbs up. I really think we could be able to hit our goal for this video.
Definitely.
And I always ask for the goal. Ask what my guest would what a good idea for a goal will be. What do you think a good idea for this like goal for this video should be? Like goal for YouTube.
Let's get 20.
20?
Yeah.
At least 20 likes.
Let's get at least 20.
That's more reasonable. I like that.
Because
a lot of people have been saying like 100, 1,000. I'm like, bro, like the only time I can get 1,000 if all my Instagram followers would go to YouTube and like it.
We're gonna get 20 people to like it.
20 people.
And them 20 people gonna tell people.
Facts.
You know,
that's what I'm talking about. You know, spread the word.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely.
So like, if you really like this video, and you find this entertaining or information in any form, shape, or fashion, I ask that you please click the subscribe button. You know that red button right at the bottom left corner, like. You're going to see something flash on the screen, like right here, right in between the middle of me and him. Yeah, I'm going to need you to click that. And then when you click that, click the bell notification icon so you can be updated whenever I drop a new video to the channel. You don't want to miss nothing. Promise. We got great vibes all year long coming for you. Alright, so we'll get right to it after these quick messages. Alright, bro. Origin story. Tell me something about yourself. Who are you?
I'm Brayton.
Okay.
Heims was born in New Orleans, Louisiana.
What part of New Orleans, bro?
On the West Bank. Grew up in Algiers till I was about 14.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
You know I'm from Algiers, huh?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, like I'm from Gentilly.
Okay.
You know, 7th Ward. But I moved. Like I think we moved when I was like maybe 2 or 3 to the West Bank.
Yeah.
So yeah, Algiers.
Right off General Maya.
Same here.
Yeah.
That ass.
Right there.
Right by the levee.
Okay, you was on the other side.
I guess I'm on this. I'm by the levee on by the river.
Okay.
Not by the levee to where you can
get on the
ferry to go downtown. I'm by the other one.
Yeah, right. Yep, that's me. But I was just on the other side of the highway. We used to have to cross the highway to go over there where the levee is.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my area right there. You know?
Okay. So how long you been doing music, bro?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I've been doing. I want to say my whole life, but I wasn't a baby rapping. So, I wrote my first song that I could remember when I was like 6. So I guess,
6.
About 20 years.
That's a good span. Like, did you record that song or?
I didn't record it. I just wrote it.
You just wrote it?
Yeah.
Do you think it still exists? You think it's quality to put it out there? Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Just, just all learning. It's cool. I mean, I don't think it was bad, but I was sick.
Just practice. Yeah, practicing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so what we gonna talk? We're gonna talk about your new project that you just dropped.
Okay.
Be Yourself.
Yes, sir.
Give me a little something about that.
Alright, well, every time I do a project, I try to like my whole stance is positive.
Okay.
So rappers, like anybody, you know, who rap or who have like a camera in front of them or a voice, I feel like a lot of the times they just focus on the negative.
Yeah.
You know, like focus on a lot of
the sex, money, drugs.
money, drugs, the stereotypes, the all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not.
You trying to get away from that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to spread a different light
Positivity.
on another level, like another facet of the life of being a black male. It's not just that.
Right.
You know, like we love that. Like we do that too. You know, but also at the same time, like that shit don't get you nowhere.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the people who's rapping and that's making the money off that not gonna come back and tell you that. So my last tape was called Make Better Decisions. This tape is called Be Yourself.
I see what you're doing here, like with the names. Now I'm piecing it together. You got Make Better Decisions, and you want like be yourself.
Right.
You're pushing positive messages.
Right. And I'm trying. It's not Lecrae on there. You know, I'm not.
Not yet.
Yeah, I mean,
not yet.
You know, I'm not like talking down against anybody who don't do that, but I feel like this is. I have a purpose. I know I got a purpose. Like, getting behind the mic and doing whatever I do and having people look at me in a certain way, I understand that to be a purpose and a responsibility. And I feel much better giving people something that they can actually, like, that's tangible. You know what I'm saying?
You're using your platform to reach people. You know, to
because nobody did it for me. I had to figure this out on my own. And
facts,
I feel like
facts.
It was one of the best decisions, you know, and I just feel like my quality, like my music, gonna be so much better than the guy that's talking about flipping packs and how big his chain is. Because how many times you gonna say your chain big? We didn't heard that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what book you read last month?
Right.
Like, what's going on?
Right.
What else going on?
Right. Yeah.
'Cause everybody, all the niggas you take a picture with got chains on. Like,
facts. Yeah. Like I was. Man, hand me that right quick. Get that out. Get that out the frame.
Be good.
What was that? I was talking like I was watching something on social media and everything. There's this rapper, I forget his name, but he was talking about like how he don't believe in wearing chains or being having to bust down and all that. And he says because like one, everybody got that. Two, those are depreciable. They're not making money for you. He's more in tune of buying real estate,
right?
You know, or buying stuff into the market.
That's what it's
stuff
going.
to grow his money till he can be around a lot longer.
That's what's going, right?
You know, because there's a lot of people out there that we see, and we think are popping, and doing big things, and they're not. You know, they took all their money and they put like what 50 bands, 100 bands on their wrist.
Right, it's a facade.
Got what $2,000 pair of shoes on.
Right.
I'm like,
and
but
that's
then
the whole check.
That's the whole check.
Now don't get me wrong.
Now what you put into the studio time?
Next time I come up here, if I got a watch on that's a little bigger, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm not gonna hate on you. Say, hey, look, I'm not one for hate. I was like, man, bless up.
But that's not the goal. I just want to let that be known that's not the goal. I'm not trying to come off as like a preacher or like a holier than thou.
Yeah.
I'm cursing in my music. I say exactly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold nothing back, but
you're being you. You're being yourself.
There you go. I'm glad
you know
you
what I mean?
said it.
You're being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I curse on this platform.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like people tell there's people out here telling me, sometimes, hey, you shouldn't curse or you shouldn't do. That's like, well, one, this ain't your platform.
Yeah.
Two, a well placed curse word.
It helps.
Can put emphasis on. I can like grab you. Like if I'm just preaching, I'm just saying, blah, blah 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 blah, and I may have your attention for that. But as soon as I drop that curse word,
right?
Oh, I really grab your attention. Oh, let me zone in a little bit more. I put you on. I got you on the edge of your seat,
right?
Because I grabbed that. I said the F word.
Right. Oh, he talking like me.
Like exactly.
Yeah.
I'm coming on you. I'm reaching your low. Like, I'm not. Even though I'm about to be an attorney and everything, bro, like I'm still a 26, about to be 27, year-old man. I'm down with the culture.
Right.
I'm not gonna act like I'm some uppity, holier than thou person, because I'm not.
Right. Exactly, and that's another one of the messages too. You know, a lot of people right now that I'm talking about. Like, I appreciate you for having me come on here. Like,
yeah, man.
All of this.
Man, little did they know you came on here a while back.
Yeah,
and I messed up, man.
Yeah.
Like, I learned one of the biggest lessons that I can ever learn about doing this podcast. Back everything up.
Yeah, it's all good though, because that's what you got to do, and a lot of people don't realize, like, anytime you do something, or anytime you start anything in life, like anything, it's gonna be like those setbacks and stuff to try to,
Facts.
stop you or
Facts.
discourage you. You know what I'm saying? Because
You gotta learn the lessons.
that happened with everything. So, and it's on you if you gonna do the next thing,
Right.
and keep it going.
Right. Because I was like, the lesson I learned from like backing everything up, like, bro, like I lost. I didn't just lose years. I lost like 7 different interviews.
Yeah.
Like from that happening, and for someone who who wasn't conditioned or who wasn't in that right mind space, that's a death blow to him. That was a potential death blow. I could have suffered a potential death blow and say, you know what, I lost 7 interviews, man. Fuck it. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I wrap it up. It's over. You know? But it's like, nah. Just let them know what happened.
Yeah.
And so, when we can, if that's possible, can we reschedule? We got it back. We made it happen.
Right.
And just move on forward. You learn your lesson. Back everything up. So that's really what happened, bro.
Yeah.
So
and
like,
it works,
and it works. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just say it didn't look like this last time I was here.
I was on the kitchen table, bro. It look like this now.
It may be better,
Hey,
like,
and check this out. For the people who are watching the video, they think I'm in the real studio.
Yeah.
I'm in the garage. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out the mud. I'm getting out the mud.
To me, So, yeah, man.
Okay, so tell me about your sound, bro.
Yeah.
So, how would you classify your sound?
Shit, that's hard, bro. I mean,
it's your sound, so.
I don't know.
You don't know how you do it?
Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Well, before we say about your sound,
Yeah.
who would you say influences you?
Okay.
Like, who is the people like who influences your sound?
Okay, influence my sound. Juvenile.
Juvenile. Okay.
Juvenile. Influence my sound. Like it would be
Like
old
old Juvie.
Yeah, old Juvie.
Old Juvie.
Old Juvie. It would be old rappers though, like Snoop, Warren G.
Okay, so you're going back with it.
It would be shit that I heard like when I was smaller.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's always some conscience. I don't like to think that, I heard this dude, I like this, let me do this. But art is taking something from somebody else, putting your own spin on it, and running with it like that.
That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people remix shit.
Right.
You know what
So
and that's just not with music. That's with that's with life.
Right. I couldn't say, like, I don't know. I don't know who I think I sound like. I don't know. But people say different things. I get different comparisons.
Yeah.
I
mean, from you saying you since you're telling me you push the positive messages in your music.
Most of the time.
I see a J. Cole.
Okay.
Kind of lane that you're going down. I wouldn't say you're taking his sound because you're not doing that.
Right.
But like the avenue he's going down, like because J. Cole he pushes positivity.
Right. That's a huge compliment. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Because look, you're just getting started, bro.
Yeah,
you're just getting started. This is like what? This is like, you say this is your first album?
Yeah.
I know you first strong album.
If
you got more.
Right. If they go, search my name or whatever, you can find other stuff. But as far as this one right here.
Speaking of which, we didn't even tell them where they can find you at, bro.
Oh, okay.
What's your social media tag?
My social media tag is BHEIMS. Yeah. Just find me like that. Okay. And if you want to type in
that's on what, Instagram, Twitter, or
Instagram. I don't really use Twitter.
You don't do Twitter? Okay.
Twitter. But I think my Twitter is the same thing. I think it's an underscore _Heims.
Okay.
So but basically my Twitter is just like a sorry copy of everything that I put on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, then
you getting everything else. Right. Yeah.
So let me see, man. You can type in Heims on Google. That's one of the things that I've been trying to tell people to do, because when you type that in on Google, all my previous work, the new work. It shows you all the albums on the side. It show you articles. It show you websites you can go to check stuff out. So they can really just do a lot more than just go listen to the music. But if y'all want to go listen to the music, search Be Yourself on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. If you really like it, you can go buy it from the iTunes store. It's only
that's always a plus.
It's only $4.99, so cheaper than my last album, and I'm giving you a better product. So hey, shop with me.
Yeah, hey, man, that's all we can ask for. Okay. So before we go into depth on the project, man, tell me a little, like, how did you get started in the music?
Listening to my dad.
Okay.
My dad played in a band.
What band?
He played in a band in high school.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, okay, because everybody in New Orleans do second line bands.
Right.
So, I was about to say, your dad's a second line.
He was in the saxophone. He had his saxophone.
Okay, he played the pipes.
Yeah. So
I played trumpet back in the day.
My dad liked all of just all the old school music that I named.
Yeah.
Like Warren G and all that. I wouldn't know none of them if it weren't for him. So
okay.
He was playing and he was playing old music too that I find myself going fine now and liking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know, like, for 100% fact that I get that from him. I ain't saying nothing about my mom, but she liked music too. But I know my dad.
Your dad was you got the music gene from your pops.
Right. I know he gave that to me.
Okay, shout out to pops, man.
So, and that's where most of, like, me, the discovering, because I'm a kid, you got a hard time discovering stuff. We don't have phones and iPads like the kids got now. So and my dad used to be playing stuff like Warren G. He liked Tupac. He liked Too Short, Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to some stuff like that now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to just get into my own stuff, I might listen to some old music.
That's where you find your inspiration from.
Right. Sometimes I find that from old music, but I get inspired by anything.
Yeah.
I get inspired by, if I see somebody, like if I'm watching basketball and I see a nigga dunk on a fast break, I'm like, oh no, I gotta make a song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get inspired by
like when Drake said reach back like 1-3, right?
Yeah, like I get inspired when I see people like
doing great,
doing good, and like breaking out of whatever was
the social norm and everything. Yeah,
that inspired me right there, because going on a journey to follow your dreams, you breaking out. You know what I'm saying?
Like, look, they say that, let me word it right. Our dreams, like, us following our dreams is one of the riskiest things that we can ever do.
Exactly.
Because there's a high likelihood that you're going to do whatever your parents
tell you to do.
Either not tell you to do what they do.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna, which is why it says, like, if you want to, like, be financially free and independent, they say look at your parents, because whatever your parents do, chances are you're going to be just like that. And if you want to break out of that norm, it's going to be extremely hard for you, because you have to meet the people yourself. You have to, go read that book, go to that seminar, actually use your own money to do it for yourself, compared to, why do you think when like other cultures and races, their kids end up so wealthy? Right,
because they're watching their parents.
Right. Their parents are already rich and wealthy, so why, like the top 1%, right? They pass it down because they got the knowledge, the know-how. So naturally, the kids take it and run with it. Yeah. Well, if you go into the black community, we ain't really in the top 1%. Like, talk about it.
Right.
So we see what our parents are doing. Okay, when that's really all we're exposed to.
Right.
Boom.
And the only person that we do know that got some money probably playing the NFL or
rappers and athletes.
So.
And I was just saying that the other day. Bro. Like, they got so many. Like, when you look into the hood, why do you think every black kid in the hood wants to be a rapper or an athlete? That's all they see. You're going to only aspire to be things that you can see.
Right.
If you can't see it, you will never aspire to be it.
Right.
Why you think people like black kids in the hood never want to be an attorney?
Because they don't.
They don't see attorneys, and if they do see attorneys, it's on the other side.
It's on the other side.
I'm trying to take your life away.
Right.
Compared to me, I'm trying to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't see that. They don't see that that the businessman can come in the hood, and I'm driving the same car that your favorite rapper or your football player drives.
Right. All they see is the flashiness.
And that's what that's what they try to do, especially with social media. Like they see the person on social media, and they can go to the club and just make it rain 20,000 ones like the Beagles.
Right.
I would say, look, that's too much damn money to go. Like I see what you say. Hey, they got it like that. But say that was watching one of their videos. They were saying, have you ever seen 20,000 ones in a strip club?
No, I don't think so.
It's a It's more than a blizzard. It's
right.
Like it's crazy.
It's a lot.
I'm like, that's too much. That's too much. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But so what was he at? Who was talking about your who influenced your sound and everything, and how you get started in the music. All right, so I met you originally at Nicholas. Because we went to college together.
Yeah, right.
We went to college. We got a little history.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember when I was a freshman. Because I was in Ellender my freshman year.
Okay.
People don't know who Ellender was. The freshman.
I was my first year at Nicholas was in 2009. It's like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Is that really 10 years ago?
It's 2019.
Damn, it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, my first year at Nicholas was in 2009, and I was that's when they first built those new dorms, like the Scholars and Malay and Zoran.
Yeah. Okay,
So
but when I got there, they were already there.
Yeah, we was like the first class in there. So, yup, that's what I did there. And you remember Campus Smack?
I do.
Okay.
I do remember Campus. I do know him. I know of him.
Yeah.
More than so.
I was involved in like a lot of the back then at Nichols. Like I always rapped. Like I got pictures like when I was 8 years old on the microphone.
Did you do shows at Nichols?
I did ciphers.
Ciphers, okay.
I did 2 ciphers, but like along that time, I was kind of like I'm not rapping. I was more embarrassed. You know? Like,
you didn't embrace it.
I was more embarrassed of like everybody gonna think, oh, he just another one. Think he could rap or he could rap. Like it took me a time, right? It took me some time to get to the point to be like, I'm not nobody that think I can rap. I knew I could rap before you open your mouth.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So what they saying or doing or gonna think I got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. You can't listen to the naysayers. You know what I'm saying? Because what they gonna do is they're gonna hate on you because they can't do what you do.
Right. And shout out to John. That's the owner of Campus Smack.
Okay.
You know? And he was telling me, like, we was talking, and I was telling him, man, I'll do a cipher or whatever, but I'm not trying to really be no rapper or be looked at as somebody that's trying to make it as rapping, because it was always like embarrassing. People always clown. It was never like a respect thing. Like nobody, oh, you trying to rap, oh, you never gonna make it, oh, this, you know.
But see, when we really think about it, bro, like everybody got start like that. Everybody too.
Right.
You might let's take the music away from it.
Right.
Let's say you want dreads. Right. You gotta have the shit lock stage. You gotta go through it first. You're not just gonna have this nice long dread overnight. That takes years.
It takes years.
You know what I'm saying? We go back to the music. Drake didn't come to who he was overnight.
Right.
You know, he had to work.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he got booed.
Yeah,
he had people telling him, yo, you trash. Yo, you're another one who think you can rap.
He had Young Joe piss on him.
Did he really?
Yeah, Young Joe pissed on Drake, man. Yeah, man.
I did not know that. Like R. Kelly type piss? Like
T.I. told a story on the interview. They was at like a movie release or something, and Young Joe was just drunk, like it was a celebration. It was like a party, so he was drunk, and he was leaving out like on the aisle, and Drake was sitting like on the aisle, and he was peeing as he left the aisle, and he pissed on Drake. Yeah. So it didn't. That wasn't like big Drake. Like that was like up and coming.
Degrassi
but
still
they know
Drake.
who he is though. You know, it might be so far gone Drake, but it still was a a stepping stone. People forget about shit. He got smacked too. People don't talk about that.
Of course,
people forget about shit. As long as your shit good and you keep coming
and you keep pushing out good content, good quality,
right.
people going to ignore what the fuck that. Well, no, I lied. You can't really say that because R. Kelly did fuck that up. Like, yeah, even though he was pushing good content, he was doing dirt.
Yeah, he did dirt. He did a lot of bad shit.
He was doing a lot of bad shit.
Keep getting your hair cut. Okay. Keep going to get your clothes. Keep rhyming. Make sure you got, and
you gotta protect your brand at all times.
Right. So.
All right. So let's talk about tell me about your process. Like, do you write your own stuff or you just go off the dome?
I write my own stuff. I'm not one of them dudes who's
hop in the booth and just like damn, let it happen.
I mean, on my last tape, I probably did that with like 1 or 2 verses because I was in the studio. I was already in that vibe. Like, it take a lot for me to get there. Like, the people who like may just say, "Oh, I'm going in there." If you have a job, I don't believe you.
Okay.
Like, if you have like something else that you have to do during the day, I don't believe you because it takes, and they could be telling the truth. I just don't believe them because of what it takes for me, and I know that the time that I put into trying to do something like that, it may not be quality. You know, if somebody does it like that, and I'm for quality. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah.
So I can freestyle a verse, but if I write that verse, you're gonna look back and be like, who is this and who is this?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
It's 2 different people. But I'm trying to think. A little bit of Full Potential, I freestyle, but I was already in there. It's a little bit. It was like not a little bit. Probably was like 8 bars.
Yeah.
You know? And it just stuck, man. And then I was like, you don't gotta change it. Let's go with it. Let's do it. The second verse on that Gone song, I did that all just cause it just be vibes. Like, if you in a vibe and I'm in there with my friends or however it is, the studio is like a fun feeling.
Let's speak on that. Hold on, okay, then we got some time. Okay. Let's speak on that right quick about the when you go to the studio, right? Do you go by yourself or do you go with like? Do you believe that because you when you see other rappers and artists go to the studio, some of them go with their whole entourage and it's like a big ass party in the studio. Is that is that your take on it, or do you feel like what, I'm here handling strict business, I'm going in with the studio by myself, got the engineer, and we're gonna play these tracks, and I'm a dip. Right. At the end of the day, you're paying for studio time, and it adds up.
Right. Shout out to Hendrix, man. Hendrix, you were saying. That was the engineer that worked with me side by side on this whole album. Okay. He actually produced that first song, 2003. That's his beat he made. And if I'm not mistaken, he told me I was the first person to ever rap on a beat that he made.
Really?
The beat is tight, so I don't know what he waiting on. Shout out to Hendrix, man.
Man, tell me.
Usually, when I go, like when I first started, I was by myself, just me and Hendrix.
Okay.
But as I got like towards the end, and I knew, like, once I knew I already was focused and it don't matter who's here, then I'm like, yeah, yo, what y'all doing? Y'all come to the studio, man. Like, come to the studio. Let's just chill. I want y'all to hear these tracks. I want y'all to give me some insight on because I've already got my lane and my direction that I'm going in. So my friends and my peers are here to be like, nah, B, like, you do better than this. You know what I'm saying? Or I like this one, you should go with this one right here. So that's more the vibe, unless it's somebody that do music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be trying to have
a whole bunch of people in the studio just to have them in the studio drinking up the liquor and smoking them there.
It's not my studio, so I'm spending. You know what I'm saying? I'm spending money for every hour.
Every hour, every second, every minute you in there, you're spending money for it.
So we can do all the other extra. We can do that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But when we're in here,
handle business.
Trying to
be professional and everything. Yeah, in the studio and everything.
Yep. So that's just my take on it. It's fun. Sometimes it get fun. Like, my last session was the funnest one because I was done. And I just told everybody to come. We're gonna listen to the songs. I might have one song to make.
That was your listening party, or did you?
I didn't do it yet.
You never listened to party yet?
I didn't do it yet.
Okay, what you waiting on, bro?
I'm kind of I'm waiting to get the word out more.
Oh, okay.
And
how do you promote?
Instagram.
You run the ads and
I run the.
And you got this is the PR right here.
Yeah, I'd like to. What I'm really on right now is reaching out to people that's not here.
What you mean?
That's not in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. So okay.
Like
out of state people.
On my metrics, like when I go look over on my metrics, New Orleans is probably like number 5 on the list. Like,
so that's why I saw you was performing. That's why I was on your page and I saw you performing in New York and Atlanta and all that stuff, right? You was out there like performing because you had people who listened to you out there.
Right.
And so you
like what happened in New York was that I just wanted to go. I always wanted to go to New York. I never
so you turned a vacation to a business trip.
Right. I had an advisor. He lived in New York, and he just gave me a lot of like little connect stuff to do, like people to link up with, studio places to go while I was out there, and we just made it.
That's awesome, bro.
Just made it happen.
That's awesome, man. Like, so I gotta ask you because you was in New York. Where'd you stay in New York? Was you in the city or?
Inwood, Dykeman, Manhattan, like
okay. So you was in the city.
I guess, yeah.
If you're in Manhattan, that's the island. That's the city. Okay, that's the city. Yeah, because anything outside, off the island to where you got to take the subway to get into the city, that's outside the city.
We definitely had to take the subway, though.
Well, what I mean is, like, taking, like, an hour train to come in. That's what I mean. Like, people who commuting.
We was in the city, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I remember somebody saying something about the 5 boroughs, so I must have been inside 5 boroughs, which is New York City. So. Yeah,
okay, 5 boroughs. That's Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and
I'm staying in Manhattan.
Yeah, that's them. So you was in the city, but all right. So my thing, I want to ask you because I was in New York, in December after I finished my finals. That was my New York. That was my end of finals trip for myself.
Okay.
And coming from New York, bro, and New York is like so inspiring. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the amount of sheer competition that they have, just in that area, is unbelievable. You know, and it lets you know that like you can literally do anything you want in this world.
Right, exactly.
If you say you want to do something, it's possible.
Someone's already
doing it. Like it's literally possible.
Yeah, right.
You know, prime example, when you're in New York and you're walking down a block, you're going to see at least 10 restaurants on that one block. On the next block, you're going to see more restaurants. So if you're a young millennial or Gen Z and you're saying, you know what, I want to open a restaurant one day.
Right.
And you're saying, but you live in New York or you live anywhere. And I was like, man, but there's so many people who got restaurants. That don't mean anything.
Right.
Yo, if they can do it,
you can do it.
Then I can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Then you can damn sure do it too. You know, like I look at it from my podcast thing. Everybody and their mama doing podcasts.
Yeah, right.
That don't mean I'm not gonna be successful at it.
Right. That just might be more.
I just might be more successful at it. And the only way to do it is being more consistent and like I said, being more consistent, posting more content, and outlasting those who.
You're right. Who give up?
Right. Like I'm saying, and that's how that happens. You know what I'm saying? So me coming from New York, and then now where everybody has a restaurant. There's always rooftop bars all over the place. Everybody's doing multiple things. And I come back to New Orleans, and I'm seeing, like, the amount of potential that we have in our city is untapped.
Right.
You can see it, but a lot of people don't see it. There's no one really doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it blows my mind that in New Orleans, all we have is 3 rooftop bars.
Yeah.
Right? 2 of them which are downtown, and 1 of them is not downtown. But you can see the skyline, the downtown skyline. I'm like, that's crazy. Why don't we have the market for that?
Right.
Like we literally have the market. Like we have multiple hotels. Why doesn't one of these people
just let it?
I know. One of my dreams is out there is I want to own a rooftop restaurant / bar.
Okay.
So that's like when I start making attorney money and investing, that's where my money's gonna go.
Right.
So I want to own one of those, and like the amount of just like the potential out there is up for grabs.
Yeah,
and we can apply it to you. Like how you say everybody and their mama want to be a rapper.
Right.
Well, All you gotta do is be more consistent
and keep going.
and keep going.
Keep going.
Drop mixtape after mixtape, album after album, do a bunch of visuals,
Right.
and literally just outlast the people who just give up,
Fall off.
who
Right.
fall off the train.
Now, were you able to do any networking while you was out there?
I did do some networking, man. Shout out to my man's J City, bro. Like he was out there, and he's a rapper out in New York, Brooklyn,
Okay.
and I linked up with him. Like he found, I went live just randomly off when I got off out of Grand Central. He just so happened to tune in,
Yeah.
and I didn't know he was he lived out in New York.
Yeah.
And he just said, bro, you out here in New York, man, let's link up.
Yeah,
Come
right.
and they come to Brooklyn. Now,
Right,
mind you,
right.
I didn't know how to get to Brooklyn.
Right.
I literally had to learn how to take the subway that day.
That iPhone map.
I didn't know how to do that. I literally had to at bug locals, and
Okay.
you know that stigma that New Yorkers are rude.
Yeah.
Completely false.
Yeah, it's false. It's so I don't know if it's completely false.
The
but
only time they
places-
get rude is if you get in their way.
Right.
If you get in their way and you're slowing them down, then you'll see that the stigma of the New Yorker who got the attitude come out.
Right.
But if you ask them like politely and say, "Yo, I need help. What restaurant do you recommend, or can you tell me where to get off, such and such here?" Oh, they'll tell you with no problem. They want you to enjoy their city because they want you to come back.
Right.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
They want to brag and say New York is the best place on earth. So
Yeah. For now, like New Orleans, we
Right.
got some work to do.
man, we got a lot of work.
We got a lot of work to do.
We got a lot of
But
work
we have
to do.
potential. We have the potential.
Yeah. we
Just
behind.
untapped.
So
But yeah, like I've definitely networked up there. You know, I'm and I was only up there for like maybe 3 days, 4
Yeah,
days,
okay.
and it was nowhere near enough time to see everything, to
Right,
do
right,
everything
right.
I want to do. It really would just get reallocated with the city because I have not been since I was 18.
okay.
So I was like, okay, I need to get my feet more wet.
Right.
Talk to people, walk around, do some network, and let people know what I got going on, what I'm trying to do,
Right.
and stuff like that. So, but yeah, how was your show? Like, how was the shows out there that you did?
Man, it
before?
was dope.
Did you get a good response on what you was looking for?
Man, look, man. It was like doing this, and like you definitely gotta move around.
Yeah.
Like, always.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you got to be going. You got to be going
So-
place after place after place.
The reception, I wasn't even I wasn't even expecting the reception that I got. Like everybody showed love. Like
Yeah.
every last person, like short, tall, skinny, fat, boy, girl, like
Black, white, yeah.
black, white, they showed love. Like they came up to me, they wanted to get information. They all followed me. Like,
That's
it
awesome,
wasn't it was just like, oh, you can rap, we're interested. It wasn't no other like politics, like, people here, I don't know if it's just because we here, it might be like that for somebody that's from New York, that's in New York. They might feel like if I was from New York, I might have not got no love like that. A lot of people ask, oh, you from New Orleans? You came all the way out here from New Orleans? Maybe. But they definitely tapped in with me more than... Now, I just was at Mind the Void. Shout out to Mind the Void. I'm going to do that again next month. But,
So you going back to New York next month? Or?
No. Mind the Void is in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
And I can't shit on them because a lot of those people gave me some good feedback and networks, like the most I ever got in New Orleans.
Okay.
But in New York, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was like I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just literally couldn't.
Because New York is big. New York is huge, and they gave you love. Like who, they don't even know you.
Right, they don't.
And that's a crazy thing that you say that. You'd be surprised how many people who support you who never met you.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like no one supports you better than an Instagram or Twitter follower that you never
They
met.
know me. Right. Just like, that's just how I get some of my, like my connections and like people who they like, they sitting back and they watching and they like, man, you you humble, you this, you that, you poised to do this. Man, come over here. I got this. I got this for you. Like, oh, I know this person. Let me introduce you to this person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that just opens doors, like, and I'm just so appreciative, and I just like to keep that, going. And I don't try to I try to lead with love with everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world can't rap, but if you trying your hand at rapping and we get close and we cool, And you wouldn't even gotta be cool. If you trying your hand at this and I know something that might be able to help you, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm not on no hating. Oh, he gonna do it.
And that's awesome
like,
to hear, because you know, like, we as black people, we have to get rid of that crap in the barrel mentality.
Right.
And like it only seems to affect us, because you don't see people in other cultures and other races suffering from that.
Right.
They help
Hating
their own.
each other and nothing, man. Though, so I like the fact that I'm able to see past that and not take anything personal because it don't have nothing to do with me. It got everything to do with them.
Right.
I don't care if you think my song's great or not great. Like, you know, I'm still gonna be here doing what I gotta do. And I like the people around me, like all my friends.
Yeah.
I want them to like experience the same success in this in whatever field it may be, because I don't like, you know what I'm saying, to be looked at as, oh, he think he, you know, because he did this or he got to take, or whatever's going on. I don't want none of that to be the stigma, but at the same time, like I just said, that don't have nothing to do with me. I got everything to do with them.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm gonna continue to do, you know, what my heart leads me to do, and I suggest them to do the same. Like, no, but I don't hate. Like, I don't have like no hate against nobody that's rap. I don't care how trash you are, how sorry you are, my nigga, because I know how hard it is to get in front of them people. You're
gonna have bad shows at some point. Everybody's gonna get booed off the stages at least once in your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I just know how hard it is. So I never like talk down on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know you could be trash one day and be the hottest thing popping.
Or you could be trash one day and then
be popping the next.
Somebody, Wayne think you not trash.
Right.
Everybody in the world think you not trash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It go like that.
Yeah, it do go like exactly like that.
Drake get on the song with you and now everybody in the world is like, oh, he might be.
He might got some heat.
So all they did was not stop. So.
Right.
You know.
All right, so let's talk more about the album that you got. You know, Be Yourself.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite song on the album, bro?
My favorite song is Dip. Number two.
Number two. What you like? What makes it your favorite song?
I don't know, man. I like the flow. It's like
who produced that beat for you?
T Steve. Shout out to T Steve, man. I don't know how old you are right now, T Steve, bro. You wrong for not meeting me still yet. But I think he like 17.
Okay.
He was 15 when he made a lot of my beats for Make Better Decisions. 15, 16.
He in New Orleans too?
Yeah, Homer. That's where he lives.
Homer? Okay.
Yep, he from Homer. And dope, super talented young man.
You should invite him to one of your shows, bro.
Yeah, man. Look,
extend the invite.
I've been trying to reach out to this dude, T Steve's, man. Link up, man. But you know,
get him out there. Get him out there so that way other people can start getting them.
Man,
getting them beats.
People been hitting me up. People been trying to buy them beats. People was like, "Who's this? I need to." So, whatever we gotta do, man. I know you might have class or something, bro, but you know what I'm saying.
Man, what's up with you? I know you ain't got class on the weekends.
Yeah, but
since you in high school, I know you ain't got class on the weekend.
Right.
Football season's over with.
So, man, we gotta do something. But I still, you know, I don't know. Right now, that'll be my Zaytoven, bro. Like,
really?
Yes,
okay.
Like from when we link up, or anytime that he send some beats to me, it's always like I'm always like mind blown. Like I'm always like, oh my god, I can't believe I have this to make something with, you know. And I can't be more appreciative of him, you know, working with me. You know? But that song, man, it's like. That's a song that I would want to hear from somebody. Like, that's a song that I like. A lot of this, like I said, my mentor who lives in New York, he's talking to me. He gave me a lot of constructive criticism. Talking about, like, songs that I was sending him before the album was coming. And one of the things he told me was, like, you know, you good. Like, you good at this. You know what I'm saying? I can see that you're good at this. I feel like you've mastered this flow of this certain thing that you're doing, and he challenged me to make some songs about something else, like make a song about a girl, or make a song about like a deep subject, like do something different that you aren't like that way could be your core music, but we need you to step outside that box and, you know, like tell us,
widen your base,
talk about a girl. Yeah. So dip is my base. Like,
okay,
that's the type of music that I love to hear and I love to make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fun, having fun, like we telling the police let my hand go, like I'm doing this, be yourself to me. It's like I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do, I don't care with nobody, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a very carefree song and it's fun, man. I love it. You know,
yeah.
my favorite song.
I know, I think one of my favorite ones is it's near the end. I forget the name of it, but I think it starts with a W.
Waiting on,
yeah. Yeah, that's my. I love the beat and like the melody and the mood and how you flow with that.
Yeah.
So like
that
one was hot.
that.
Yeah, like, when I listened to the whole track, I was like, okay, and then when he had to wait, I'm like, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one for me right there.
I appreciate it. That's the one that got one of them that got the stars on iTunes. I mean Apple Music. So you might be right.
Yeah.
You know?
When you gonna release any visuals for him? Make any visuals for him?
Yep. I'm working right now.
You working on them?
I'm working right now with some videographers.
Okay, but you know when you release it and you got it all done and got the final product out, bro. I got this thing that I'm in the works with. I call it music breaks.
Okay.
Right now, what I do, I don't know if you saw my first one. It was on my episode 11 when I was meeting with Miss Southern.
Okay.
Right. And about an hour into the interview, I did a music break with my guy Jay Swift.
Okay.
And I played his whole music video.
Yeah.
And then went back into the interview. Right.
Right.
And I want to continue to do do that, but I need to I want to do it with artists' visuals. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got a music video. Well, you post it to your actual channel and you put it on your social media and everything.
Right.
Well, I will ask you if you want me to put it on here, and I can put it on my page, on my channel. As of right now, so it's gonna be free.
Yeah.
And
I like that. As of right now.
As of right now, it's free.
We can't keep doing nothing for free.
Can't keep doing it. As of right now, it's free.
I don't want nobody to watch this and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get B Heims. He's cool. And then when I tell him I want some money for a verse, man, who you think he is?
Right.
What's going on with him? Like, what's this?
Come on, man.
I pay for my studio time. I'm pretty sure
if you're taking anything serious, if you're taking everything serious, anything serious, you're going to think you may start off for free, but you're not going to continue to do your passion for free, bro. It's not going to happen.
Right.
So like I said, well, what were you saying though?
No, I was just saying, I'm pretty sure all this stuff right here.
Oh, that shit wasn't free.
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
So,
I went into debt for this.
Right, exactly. Because you believe in it.
Right.
The only reason that I spend obscene amounts of money on me going and stand behind a mic is because I believe in it.
Right.
And if I'm going to do that for somebody that's like, you know, like somebody reach out, like, you might get a free verse out of me just because I love rapping so much. But
especially if you fuck with it.
Right. That's going without being said, you know what I'm saying? But,
you know. Especially if you can see yourself working with them at some point down the future
if I
line
like
too.
The song, you know, all that.
Yeah.
Like it got different, you know, different shit to deal with.
Right.
But as far as like, what we was talking about, bro?
Doing stuff for free. You was talking about doing stuff for free because I still got my thought in my head. I'm holding on to it. I hate when I gotta do that. I'm trying to listen. I'm listening to you. I'm like, do not forget what you're about to say at the same time. You know.
So, but I'm saying is the importance of
now watch me
getting
forget
paid
it.
for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that, and people understand that. Like you said, you paid, I paid, like we all did stuff to get, like for you to even recognize me to say, oh, I want to get something here to do something. I had to pay to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to do stuff to get in people's eyesight.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Like, and once they receive that and you like, oh, I received it and I like it and I want to be a part of it, well, you should be at least, you know, willing to.
That's how you know if someone's serious, and to me, that's how I gauge if like that's how I can gauge if an artist is really serious. You know, if you're not releasing visuals for your songs, then I don't think you're really 100% serious about your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because originally the thought popped in my head would be to like just put like your cover art, you know, and then let your song play.
It's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work because ain't no one gonna sit there and just watch a picture after you've been watching a video. Yeah. So that's not gonna work. I need to put in a visual, like your whole video. Right. If I'm gonna do this, and ain't gonna like something to make a music video run you $120.
Oh, that's cheap.
That's cheap. $120 it may be expensive for some people. I don't know, but you know, but like I said, like if you're serious, if you're taking your music serious, you're going to put out there and produce content for your music video. Right. You know, so, but yeah, I want to do like music. You know, I call it music breaks to where you come not where you come on imagine if I had one coming in right now for us. Like at some point I would have said, all right, we're gonna take a quick music break and say a little something about the artist and let you enjoy his music video. Right. And then put a link in the description about his video. If you like the song, here's the link to where you can actually listen and download or buy the song or listen to the whole album. Right. And boom. And so like I said, as of right now, it'll be free. Yeah. As I start getting more people and more base, I'll start charging more. I'll start charging, but I'm not gonna break you. I don't need to break you. It's really just to give an artist an additional source of streams, right, or additional source of airplay, so you can get more people to listen to you. Because I know people that you don't know. People who subscribe to my channel may not subscribe, but don't know who you are. So if I can put your song or whatever onto them, and they actually listen, I like that. I like that, and you know what? I'm gonna check the description. Download. That's how you get download. Now you're getting one. Now you just gained a fan, just like that.
And hopefully somebody spend that $4.99.
Hey, $4.99. Hey, $4.99 for the whole album, man. Yes, sir. So, man, okay, so. Okay, so other than that, man. I don't want to ask you, because we talked about visuals just now. Collabs. You don't have any collabs on this one, do you?
I have two, yeah. I got two on there.
Who you collab with?
I collab with Valentine and Ramon Park.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why we need to get Ramon on here. Like he couldn't make it this time. Right. But next time there shouldn't be no excuse. Next time there shouldn't be no excuse. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the only two guys I got on there. Just basically because of the stuff I was talking about earlier. Yeah. Believe in both of them as artists. And I just want whoever listens to my tape or my album or whatever to know that, alright, these is my friends. You know what I'm saying? And these they have shit coming too. Like, go check it out. It don't stop with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's more just like promo. Yeah.
You're giving them another. You're letting them. You're sharing your platform with them.
Exactly, because I believe in them. Right. And that's what you're supposed to do. As that's like if that's your friend. You know what I'm saying? And man, Ramon got a lot of songs, which is gonna equal a tape one day. But we definitely
a joint collab effort.
Yeah.
Just you and him on the mic.
Yeah, we've been working a lot, like a whole lot. I'm not gonna say too much. But I'm gonna let him speak when he get up here. But we've been working. Okay. Oh well, wait, you know when that one's coming out, or we're not even gonna talk about that one, huh? I'm gonna let him talk when he get here, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, maybe next time when he come on here, maybe you can come on too.
Oh yeah.
Grab that on mic.
I'm about it.
Because if it's a joint collab effort between both of y'all, you should definitely come back. Yeah. So anytime like I said, I'm always anytime you want you have something that you want to promote, another project you dropped or just don't be hesitant. Hit me up, man. Yeah. Like I said, especially when you start releasing music videos. So let me know so I can, especially if you want me to put it on to do the music break. Just say put that in your.
That's what my hands in right now, man. Ever since I finished the tape, went on a promo. I'm still in the middle of that, doing these shows. So I don't know if I'm like I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. But by March, hopefully, April, something will be out. I kind of want to push this tape for a little while before I get to working on something else. Get better with my performances.
Yeah.
And just get better and more comfortable in front of the camera so I can give the best quality work.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Because, you know, that only happens with time and constant practice. You know that.
Right,
so,
right.
and you are, like I said, you already know that. Like, you know, to become the best performer isn't gonna be overnight.
Right.
It happens by being more consistent than the next person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like anytime someone offers you a chance to perform,
I gotta go.
you should always go. You say, you know, I gotta be there.
Right.
You know. So see, okay, what else we talk about? We can talk about, bro.
Oh, you already told me what's your favorite song.
I did. We did your promotion. You know, you did your own social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know how important that is. You got the visuals coming. You know.
Do it. And if
what's the first one you're gonna do for the visual, bro?
Man, I might do Full Potential, bro.
Full Potential.
About yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, Dip my favorite song.
Well, I do. Dip your favorite song. Why not do that one?
Yeah, but hey, the people.
Oh, but you're right. Yeah. You should make a poll.
Yeah.
Or like go to your story and then say, yo, which one should I make the first video for?
Right.
And let the people vote.
You know what I kind of try to do is like on Apple Music. I keep speaking about Apple Music because most people have Apple Music.
Mm-hmm.
Tidal, Spotify, whatever else streaming.
It's everywhere.
On everything. It's available. But on Apple Music, I usually go through and see whatever has the stars by it.
Yeah.
Like who's listening to what the most.
Yeah.
And then I shoot that one. But right now, the song you talking about, Waiting on to have a star on it.
Okay.
So, like, that's like one of the most listened to songs.
Is it really? Okay.
But I went outside of my comfort zone with that song.
What you mean?
Like,
what you mean you went outside your comfort zone?
my comfort zone is just rapping.
Okay.
Like, just rap, no auto-tune.
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah.
No, you know.
Yeah.
Like, no melody switching. I mean, I've been getting into that. I like to do that, but I always didn't think that was a part of me doing music, right?
But this one is more of an actual song.
Yeah, it's like a song. It's like it's something different. And I don't know how to perform. I be scared to perform because I don't know how to like.
Just shoot it.
You know
Just try it.
Right.
Just try it. You know, like I said, you gotta gauge.
Yeah.
And the best way to gauge is to like just get behind the mic and say, you know what, this is my first time trying to perform this one.
Right.
You know, as long as you got a really good DJ in the back playing, you know, you should be able to. It's your song. You should be able to know you remembering the words shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, it's
you know,
never an issue. It's just about how I feel like it comes across. It's a softer, slower, not softer, slower, but it's like a, you know, it's like more of a vibe. And then, like, my best performances be on some hype shit.
Yeah.
Like, like yelling. I gotta, like, my thing is, if I don't sweat, I didn't do my job. Working. Like, if I don't come off the stage and I'm not sweating, then I didn't do my job. Yeah. And I don't feel like that's a sweating song. I could be wrong. It's just all I'm saying right now is in my head.
Right. It's in your head. You're judging yourself on it.
Yeah. Compared to what, you know.
Like I said, I would just shoot the shot, bro. At it. You know, just you know what, I'm gonna try it on this night, your next performance, whatever, and just see how it goes. Right. That may be the song that brings you over the top, bro. Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try it out. I'm gonna try it out, man. So next month at the Mind of Art, you should come through.
That's the next show?
Yeah.
Where's it? It's in New Orleans, you said.
Yeah,
where's it gonna be at?
It's gonna be at the Willow. You ever heard of the Willow?
No, never heard of the Willow.
It's Bywater area. You know what Cafe Instable is? Ever heard of Cafe Instable? It's like
that's not downtown, huh?
A little bit, a little away from downtown, like the other way. But it's like I had a bunch of shows at Cafe Instable. It's like one of the main venues in the city where everybody like go and do those little shows. Okay. But the Willow's across the street from there.
Okay, well, you know what? When it comes time, man, send me the flyer, and if I'm free, because you know, like I said, I mean, I am in law school. I still got that, you know, law books and crap to read, which is boring. Right. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Yeah. But you know, if I'm free,
man, you should definitely come on through, man. And, it's gonna be some fun. It's always fun, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
you know, like I said, when you go far enough back at because I like going to events like that, because you know when you really go far enough back into like to our celebrities, they started just like that at some point too.
Yeah, right.
You know, they was doing college tours or perform at hole in the wall clubs as well before their songs popped.
Right.
But they kept consistent and making more and more content and just outlasting people who doubted them or people who just gave up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like, hey, it's an hour already, bro.
Whoa, that was quick.
That was quick, man. I'm telling you, man, it's already an hour, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, when we get to rolling, time be flying, dog, and we don't even be paying attention to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but well, what I'm saying, okay, but right before we wrap up, tell them where can they find you and follow the music at one more time.
All right. B Heims. My name is B Heims, not B Heims, not B Helms, not none of that.
They say that?
And I got introduced Thursday, and they said B Heims.
Oh wow!
I don't know how.
Did you walk out to that? Did you say no? Redo it?
I mean, no, I'm not bougie like by no standard, but I walked up and I just said my name. After, you know, it wasn't no serious like what you call it, like blunder, like nothing. I didn't care because you don't know. It's his first time. They gonna know one day. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They will know one day. And they gonna say that shit right.
Right. They gonna know one day. But at the Dragon's Den.
I mean, like I said, that's happened to me before so many times. You know, like my real name is Craig, but I go by CJ. Okay. And everybody just don't get it. Like, yo, stop calling me by my real name. Yeah. Call me I'm trying to brand myself as CJ. Right. So I'm like, they don't get it. Right. You gonna know one day because one day I'm just gonna stop answering to my real name. I'm just gonna like, that ain't my name. Like, you know what to call me. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but yeah, what were you saying though? At the Dragon Den.
Yeah, I'm at the Dragon's Den on Thursdays now. So
like every Thursday or
just about.
Okay. So, okay.
If whenever I just don't feel like going, I mean, I guess I don't know, but every Thursday, I guess I'll be there. Okay. Like just
you perform on Thursdays, or you just there?
Yeah, shoot, I'm performing.
Okay.
Like just on some practice. Come check it out. Come catch a vibe. You know. Like
right, see, and that's the time. That's the time when you should try to shoot your shot at performing. My favorite song. Yeah, waiting on.
That's cool. I'll try it out.
Yeah, like I said, Thursday. Just shit like especially if you're there almost every Thursday. Yo, just try it. Yeah. And see how it goes.
Most definitely, I'll try it out, man. Appreciate having this conversation, bro.
No problem, bro, man. Like anytime, man. Like I said, anytime you need anything to promote, do you have anything else to promote other than the tape?
Not at this exact moment. I just need everybody to go out there. Type in B Heims.
Let them know.
Spotify, B.Heims. You can Google B.Heims. Okay. Listen to that. Be yourself. If you like it, go listen to Make Better Decisions. If you like it, go on Spin Rilla. And they got more behind songs. If you like that, go on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? I got more. I've been here.
Engage with my mans on social media. Let them know what you think of all his not all his tape, but especially
this last one.
Let them know what you think.
Yes.
So feedback is major key.
Yeah.
Major key on all this, man. So before we wrap up, bro, my last question for you, man, is how do you plan on using your voice to leave an impact on the world?
That's a great question. I guess that goes back into what I said the first time. Okay. It's kind of like just making sure that I don't push anything that I don't stand for.
Okay.
And kind of make sure that the people who listening or who under my voice get a sense of that everything will be okay, like with the way that they are. You know, like it's not about the guns or drugs or you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Having 12 girls at one time or you know what I'm saying. All that sound like fun. You know what I'm saying? It might be. Like, but it don't last forever.
Nothing lasts forever, bro.
I'm playing a long game. You know, like,
oh, bro, longevity.
Yeah,
longevity, man.
So, with this content and the way that I'm like approaching it, I could rap like this when I'm 40, when I'm 45. Like, it won't be no like, oh, he's still rapping about that, or he's still doing this. No, I came in the game like that. Like, I always preach positivity. I always try to lead with love. And I'm just very aware of what you put out, you get back in. So
facts.
That's, and I want all the love. I want people to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, and like and because you're pushing out, you're spreading love and you're pushing positivity out into the universe, bro. Yo, the universe is going to reward you for that.
Yeah.
It's gonna give you what you asked for and then some. Because you know I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction.
Right.
Firm believer in that.
Yeah, me too, bro. And it all works out. It just happened like that. All we gotta do is stay on the path.
Facts, bro. Facts. Now, is there anything I can do for you, bro?
Put this out.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, like, as soon as you leave, I'm gonna back it up.
Yeah.
I ain't messing around with I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I take this stuff off the SD cards. I put it on the external hard drive immediately. Nope.
Just put this out, man. Make sure that you helping me spread the word, bro. I appreciate you for just even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thinking of me to be, you know what I'm saying? Somebody to interview. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate you, bro. It's been a great experience.
No problem, bro, man. I'm glad to have you on the show, buddy.
I already know.
Yeah, man. Anytime you drop us something, bro, don't hesitate. Just call me.
Oh, yeah.
You got my number. Just hit the line, bro.
Definitely be back, man.
Facts, man. All right, man. So that's pretty much wraps up this interview, man. Look, so it's about an hour in. If you made it to the end of this interview, I'm going to ask you, like, yo, I definitely just want to thank you. Thank you for making it to the end of this interview. Because it's been a long one.
Yeah.
You know, but if you get engaged and you really sitting there and you really liking it, the hour gonna fly by before you even know it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just how we were talking, we forgot.
Yeah.
That we had that hour went by.
It's,
you know what I'm saying?
Been dark outside and everything. Man.
Yeah, it probably is at this point. Okay, so if you like the interview, this video, I ask that you please like the video. You know, if you made this far, I ask that you please like the video. Give me some thumbs up. Engage with me on social media and my man's Heims on social media. You know, I'm gonna drop his tag all over the video. You're gonna see it pop up. If you miss it at that point, it's gonna be in the description, so you can click the link. It'll bring you straight to his pages. Check out his music. You got Be Yourself on all listening platforms right now.
All DSPs.
What's a DSP?
Digital streaming platform.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. So that's just what I said.
I just learned that.
Okay, I just learned something new too. All right, so you got Be Yourself on all DSP digital streaming platforms, and I learned something new. So yeah, just check it out, man. But if you really like it, man, I ask that you please click that subscribe button, man. That way I can grow. You can help me grow, and so I can help other people like Heims and anyone else out there who's looking to push their project and just grow their brand. With that being said, I'm CJ. I'm your host, CJ King, at CJ_King on Instagram and Twitter.
I'm Heims, B.Heims, BHEIMS on Instagram, and if you're looking hard enough, I guess you'll find my Twitter too.
All right. And you was watching the CJ Brand Experience. Thank you.